And happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to the Plug Talk Sports live show, episode 144. We're back after just a week off. We took the week off because it was game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals. And of course, we could not miss that. So we decided to postpone our show a week later till today. And here we are. We are without Brandon tonight. So it's myself, Danny Torres, and Janka Don't Stop. Here we are, another Monday night in the sports world and in the regular world. Let's go with bad news, Janka. Give me your shameless plug.
Shameless, man. I'm gonna have to say baseball lately. A lot of teams have been losing their star players, and it's kind of made things uninteresting. Like Bryce Harper's out. Juan Soto got hit in the hand. Uh, I forgot his name from the. Oh, Fernando Tatis got injured. He's gonna be out. Yeah, so the MLB so far hasn't really been that interesting, which I'm kind of disappointed because I really wanted this season to be good. But so far, I'm enjoying Aaron Judge hitting home runs. But that's not my positive take.
I was about to say, that's not bad news.
Yeah. Besides that, but that's not my positive take. So
Okay. Well, for me, bad. What can I say bad? I mean, I haven't had really anything bad, to be honest with you, or anything in the world of just the world in general I've seen that's bad. Not really. I mean, it's been a pretty chill week. Nothing crazy going on, to be honest with you. Let's go with actually. You know what? Yeah, I think the fact that the Euro Cup, the lead goal scorer is an own goal. There's 9 own goals now.
That's right.
In the Euro tournament, and I think this is the tournament I've seen the most, like ever, the most own goals. Like, what is going on? Everyone's just scoring on each other.
I agree.
But yeah, if there has to be one, I guess it will be that. Let's go with plug of the week. Best thing, Jonathan?
Obviously, besides.
Yeah, obvious.
Yeah. I don't know, bro. Like, you know what? Yeah, I'll say it. Since Copa America has started, Inter Miami hasn't lost a game with.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a step in the right direction without Messi because our record without Messi is bad. I'll tell you that much. But we haven't lost a game yet, and I'm kind of happy about that. People have been stepping up. I'll tell you that much. They've been stepping up.
You know what? I'm gonna add another bad one. Went to the Miami FC game this past weekend on Saturday, and it was a 4-0 defeat to Detroit City. It was just really bad. And what made it worse, I was sitting in the VIP area, which is literally field level, and just above me the entire time, there was this group of fans that made the trip down from Detroit. And they were just chanting the entire time, but their chants were not good, like not good at all. Like they were chanting, "We're gonna party in Detroit," and I'm like, no offense, but like, who says they're gonna go party in Detroit? So it was really annoying, and just the result, and just hearing the sound of them banging against the bleachers, it was really annoying. So I have to say that as well. But good, I would say. I went to the Panthers, not the parade, but right after they won, went out, celebrated. Happened to see this kid, and this was great. This kid's in the truck, sticks his head out of the sunroof. Kid has the full mask on, and then he's got the full mask. He comes up, he's got the full mask on, and I was like, "What?" Then I see him reaching down back into the car, and he brings out the whole hockey stick. And I'm like, Like this has to be Miami. Like only in Miami do you see that happen. But I was really happy to see that people were celebrating the team.
I'm kind of happy that people are supporting the Panthers right now. But I kind of wish they didn't really play so far, kind of far away in a way. Like
Not too bad of a
it's
drive.
not that bad, but I kind of wish like there was a bigger attendance during the season. People just wait for the playoffs to start and then they go.
I mean, I went to a regular season game this year against the Pittsburgh Penguins, and it was pretty full. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty full.
But I want to see more people from our area, bro. I want to see the
Big
birds. I want to
time.
see the Kendall. I need to see the Rio Dade County, not the Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, Broward.
Broward. Yeah, the Browards.
Yeah, I understand. I feel you on that.
We
But
need
it
some
was
more
great.
Juanero in that arena.
But rookie.
Boroki.
No, but it was honestly it was great to see the community getting together and supporting the Panthers. It was great to see. Um, Talking about that, that's actually our first topic of the night. Is Stanley Cup Champions? They finally got it done.
Finally.
They couldn't do it without a heart attack, but that's okay. Obviously, the Panthers were up 3-0 on the Edmonton Oilers in the Stanley Cup Finals. They blow the 3-0 lead. Edmonton comes back, makes it 3-3. It was a great Game 7. The last 2 minutes of Game 7, I was on the edge of my seat, holding on to the seat because the Oilers were close. They were so close to scoring. End of the day, Bobrovsky came up big in Game 7. And Stanley Cup champions. First time in the franchise 30 years. Obviously, in 1996, they made it to the Stanley Cup Finals and they lost to the Colorado Avalanche. And then last year, they were obliterated to the Las Vegas Golden Knights. And this time around, third time's the charm. Edmonton Oilers. Jonka, obviously when you're in a series against a team, you have that banter of going back and forth and talking to one another's fans and talking crap about the team. It's normal. It's a part of sports. But I tweeted it the night that the Panthers won. I have to give it to them. Credit to the Edmonton Oilers. They fought hard. And I have to give them credit. What they did was not easy at all. They were down 3-0. Most teams would give up and say, all right, it's over, throwing in the towel. But they came back, and credit to Connor McDavid as well. He was the MVP of the series, which didn't really feel like he should have. I mean, he did play a great series after the fact of, going down 3-0. The team kind of came alive, as well as Draisaitl and Bouchard, all those guys in Edmonton. Skinner, by the way, was blocking everything for Edmonton.
Yeah.
But I have to give them my respect. They fought hard, and they deserve the respect.
The way the Panthers played the first 3 games, I was so convinced that we were gonna win and maybe sweep them or gentlemen sweep it in 4-1. But I do not know what happened in games 4, 5, and 6 because that was not the Florida team that we have seen the whole season during the playoffs and the first 3 games.
Yeah.
It did not make any sense to me. I don't know. Conspiracy theorists are out there saying that they threw those 3 games just to finish it in Game 7 here in South Florida, maybe just to rack up the sales. I don't know because there's no way anybody could possibly explain the atrocity defense I saw in games 4, 5, and 6. There's no way to explain it. I don't know what happened. I am not putting the blame on Bobrovsky whatsoever
Yeah.
because they just kept putting him in a 2v1 situation. And in those more times than not, with Connor McDavid and all the other stars that they have, which I think they were the highest scoring team in the playoffs, if I'm correct, that's going to be hard to stop. So I'm not putting him, and that's on the team, the coaching staff. I don't know what they were doing 4, 5, and 6. Game 7, they came out with such force off the rip that first goal that we made, that basically like told the Oilers, bro, like we came out to play for real this time. What I want to ask is, where was that? I'm talking to you, this coaching staff, the organization. Where was that energy? Games 4, 5, and 6.
I mean, it was similar to the Heat, right? The Heat went up 3-0 in the Celtics and blew a 3-0 lead.
I was just like, where was that energy, bro? Because games 4, 5, and 6, they came out so slow, so unenthusiastic that it just gave the Oilers life, and they just started like opening up the floodgates with the goals, and it was hard to come back at all. So I mean, I know game 6 it was 4-3, I think, or 5-3, and they scored late. I don't know what's going on lately in this free agency that just started. People have been going the left and right. We've lost a couple players already.
We'll get into that in a bit.
I don't know. I wanted Stamkos to go to Tampa from Tampa to here, but he's going to Nashville.
Yeah.
So I don't know maybe they're gonna try to use the rookies that they just drafted.
They have signed, and we'll get into that in a moment. They have signed quite a few people from different teams. But honestly, this Stanley Cup Finals this year was very exciting.
It was.
I think it was even better than the NBA Finals, to be honest with you.
100%.
Again, man, Jonka, like, you got to give it to them. Edmonton fought hard. They didn't give up.
No, of course, yeah. They showed that they didn't want to give up, unlike our team that nearly gave up after those 3 games.
Well, it's that I started to notice, like, every one of those games that Edmonton scored first, that's it. Like, they were not able to recover from going down first, conceding first.
It was really triggering me, like Daniel. Like we play XDefiant, Fortnite, Call of Duty. You see how triggered I get. I was like livid, bro. I didn't know. I just don't understand what was going through their heads. Okay, they scored first. All right, doesn't matter. We're as good as them or better. Like let's go get another one, and let's tie this thing up. But they were just depressed. Those 4 games, 4, 5, and 6. I'm telling you, there has to be conspiracy theory, bro. It doesn't. There's no math to add up. Yeah, you guys tell me, bro. At me on Twitter, at me on whatever you want. I will argue this till I die. I don't know what happened in games 4, 5, and 6, but that defense gave up. You cannot convince me otherwise. What I will say though, Oilers are a dirty team, bro. Every game they try to take out one of our best players in the first period, and that was really triggering me.
Who do you think? Okay, so we kind of agreed. So Connor McDavid gets the MVP of the series.
Should it be Bob? Should have been Bob.
So you think it should have been Sergei Bobrovsky?
Yeah.
I agree. It should have been Bobrovsky.
He basically won the game in game 7. Those first 3 games was basically him. And then those games 4, 5, and 6.
The last 2 minutes of the game too.
Bro, like, how do you not give it to him? Like, what did Connor McDavid do those first 3 games that put him in that situation? He did nothing. And then in that game 7, he only had 2 shots. He only had 2 shots the whole game in game 7. So what resume? Yeah, I understand it's for the whole playoffs, but like, still though, how do you put that over Bob? That every series that we went up against, the announcers kept saying, "Oh no, Skinner is the best goalie. This guy's the best goalie," and they never addressed Bob ever. Hey, haters gonna hate, bro. Everybody hates Florida teams, bro. If it's South Florida, that's it. Automatic haters. I'm telling you.
Well, anyways, we're going to get into the free agency period that has started with the NHL. So I have the list here on my phone. So the Panthers have re-signed Sam Reinhart for an 8-year contract, $69 million. So Reinhart will be back. Brandon Montour signed with the Seattle Kraken for 7 years, $50 million. So the Panthers lose Montour. Here's another one that the Panthers have lost is Oliver Ekman-Larsson, signed with Toronto Maple Leafs for 4 years, $14 million. The backup goalie, if you guys do not recall who came in for Bobrovsky, Anthony Stolarz. Also signed with the Toronto Maple Leafs for 2 years, $5 million. Then we got Dmitry Kulikov, who re-signed with the Panthers for 4 years, $4.6 million. This one, I'm not going to lie, this one hurt. This one hurt a little bit. Ryan Lomberg signed with the Calgary Flames for 2 years, $4 million. Losing Lomberg hurt a little bit. And then we got Stenlund, who signed with the brand new Utah Hockey Club for 2 years, $4 million. And I'll tell you who the Panthers have signed. They got another goaltender who is on a 1-year contract. We got Jesper Bachwist, another 1-year contract over from the Boston Bruins. Thomas Nosek, another 1-year contract from the New Jersey Devils. AJ Greer, 2-year contract. Got him as well. And yeah, so far that's all the moves the Panthers have made. But how do you feel about the Panthers losing? I think the 3 key guys that they've lost have been Montour, Ekman Larson, and Lomberg.
If the coaching staff and the ownership believe that they can make another run to the Cup and win it without those 3, then who am I to say anything? Now, if something happens and we're not that deep anymore, and somebody gets injured, then that could come back to bite you in the butt. But at this point, I kind of understand I guess they have to deal with the money and the contract issues, and I guess they want to sign new people and move money around. I get it. It happens to everybody. It's going to be tough to say. I just need to see what happens next year, because then we'll really know if it was a good decision or a bad decision on them to get rid of those people that you just won the championship.
Yeah,
I expected them to keep everybody and run it back. The chemistry would have been off the charts, and everybody is coming off that win. So,
I personally am not a big fan, and we've seen this a lot with South Florida teams. I'm not a big fan of blowing up the team after winning a championship. We've seen it with the Marlins. The Heat haven't done that. It's mostly the Marlins. I'm not saying the Panthers are blowing up the team. I think they're just trying to refigure what they need to do with their finances in terms of contracts. I don't think losing Anthony Stolarz, is it so much of a huge hit? But definitely those 3 guys hurts a little bit, but we have to see what we've gained with the players that we have signed and the players we've drafted.
I think they kind of noticed that comparing to the Oilers, they kind of needed more goal scoring in certain situations. So I think that's why I think they got rid of those 3 comparing to their I guess play style or how they performed in the finals. And they were just like, all right, you know what? These guys, even though they play with us this whole year, I think we can move on and we can get some better talent or some younger talent we can develop and maybe win one in the near future or later coming years. So let's see how they develop. What could possibly happen? We don't win the next one. Like, we still won. Doesn't matter. We're still champions.
There's still 2 players, actually 3 players, that are still in free agency and haven't been re-signed, and that is Nick Cousins.
I'll take him.
Kyle Okposo, and of course Vladimir Tarasenko. Those 3 guys we haven't re-signed yet, and they're still in free agency. I would like to bring Okposo and Tarasenko back.
I like Nikola Cousins, bro. That's my boy, bro.
Yeah, Cousins was good.
Ese mi primo, bro.
But anyways, they've had a lot of moves. It's only been I believe not even 48 hours yet, free agency, and the Panthers have been reconfiguring this entire team and making moves. So it's kind of like I can't wait. I can't wait for hockey season already.
Yeah.
And by the way, the parade, the images coming out of the parade. These guys, I think for the past week, these guys have been wild. Like seeing these guys, it's been like feel like I've been watching like a college fraternity. Is what I feel like I've been watching. Like,
oh, crazy, bro.
The cup, let me tell you, the cup has been used for so many things already. There's been beer poured inside the cup. Someone ate pasta.
I saw that.
Out of the cup.
That's awesome.
Someone had Lucky Charms and milk inside the cup. The cup has gone for a dip in the Atlantic Ocean already twice. It's been used to pour beer onto people. It's been to several clubs throughout Fort Lauderdale and Miami. It's safe to say, I think Stanley's having a fun time in South Florida.
Bro, Stanley got a pay raise. He's having the time of his life. Man, this is why I don't see how hard it is to get people to come to South Florida, no matter who the team is for. It's just like, who doesn't want to celebrate in South Florida?
Well, I'll tell you what though. Like, aside from South Florida, if you're any team from Las Vegas, if you win a championship in Vegas, like, you're not going to be short of any celebrations there.
Yeah. True.
I mean, we had videos of some of the players literally the morning after on a golf cart with the Stanley Cup in the back. And people are just driving and they're like, is that the Stanley Cup? And the golf cart's just riding around the random neighborhood.
Yep.
We had guys who were on a boat and they were in the intercoastal going back to their dock, and they're passing a house and they just see like 5 of the players in the pool, and the Stanley Cup was just placed right there, and they just started talking to them, and they're like, can you lift the Stanley Cup? And then just started lifting it.
Bro, funny you say that. I saw on Twitter, I don't know if it was real or not, but I think I forgot his name. He was legit, had the Stanley Cup on like the top of his shoulder, and he was inside a Walgreens paying for like a water. And I'm just like, what has this thing gone to, bro?
They really, like, just looking the way they behave, they really are just like, I feel like I'm watching, I said, college frat dudes.
Hey. Oh yeah, this USA game is getting really trippy.
Anyways, let's move to the next topic, and this topic's gonna be fun. NBA free agency. Before we get
started, Daniel, bro.
Hold up. Before we get to our team, let's talk about some of the names. And I think the big one is Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson leaves the Golden State Warriors and he joins the Dallas Mavericks. Obviously, Dallas Mavericks, Western Conference champions. They made the NBA Finals. The Los Angeles Lakers were interested in him. Right when free agency opened, LeBron James gave Klay Thompson a call, and they were willing to offer $80 million over 4 years for Klay Thompson, and he still turned that down. Obviously, LeBron now himself, still Anthony Davis there. They got Bronny James there now. So Klay Thompson turns down LA and he joins the Dallas Mavericks with Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving. What do you think about that move?
Better than being a Laker, I'll tell you that much. I know his dad played for the Lakers and all that stuff, but I think Klay also has some sort of pride. That's those 4 years that he went to get up against the Cavaliers and LeBron James. I think he's like, you know what? I don't feel like playing with this guy. He's my rival. I'd rather beat him than join him. I like it. And plus, the Mavericks just made the finals. I feel like if they would have had him, they could have potentially done better than what they did a couple weeks ago. But
well, do you believe it? And I shared a tweet with you and Brandon today. It said that if the Mavericks would have had Klay Thompson, do you believe they beat the Boston Celtics?
I don't know if they would have beat him, but I know it would have been a way better series than what it was for sure.
Yeah.
Because PJ Washington He was not what he was from the previous series.
Derek Jones Jr.
Junior was missing. Everybody,
Hardaway.
bro, everybody was atrocious.
Yeah.
And I think he would have actually given some sort of defense and 3-point shooting for the team. And he has finals experience, which could have helped a lot. That Kyrie didn't do, by the way. Kyrie did not help at all. With all his finals experience, he did not help. So it could have helped. It legit really would have helped.
Do you think that this move to the Mavericks helps the Mavericks get back to the finals?
I don't know. It will help them
Be better.
potentially get to the finals. I
Yeah.
don't know if it'll help them get to the finals, but potentially to the finals. Because I feel like OKC's going to get better. The Lakers are still LeBron and KD. That's still tough. The Nuggets, the Timberwolves. We got to see what happens with the Golden State. I mean, right now, DeJounte Murray and Zion Williamson and
Orleans, yeah.
my God, the West is going to be stacked, bro.
San Antonio will be interesting.
San Antonio, the Phoenix Suns still have Booker and KD and Bradley Beal, so they're not to sniff at anything either, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna be interesting. Oh my God, Bolivia just tied it.
Well, that's good for the U.S.
Yeah. Oh my God, Panama's gonna have. If Panama, ooh, this is getting interesting. This is getting real interesting.
Let's go to our next free agent. Paul George has agreed on a 4-year, $212 million max contract with the Philadelphia 76ers. I know it sounds nice, but knowing what we know about the Sixers and how they are in the playoffs, what do you think of this move? He joins Maxey and Joel Embiid.
Bro, as much as I want to hate it, bro, because they're obviously a rival. I like it, bro. You got Tyrese Maxey as
Tobias Harris.
I think he's out. I think he's leaving. I
So
don't know where yet.
Really?
I think he's gonna go somewhere. I forgot where. But with Maxey being young, Paul George can definitely teach him some stuff. And B needing some sort of like veteran that can score and do all that, which is what PG could do. He's unselfish.
Uruguay scored?
Yeah.
Well, thank you for ruining it. My TV's a little bit behind.
Oh, sorry about that. Well, sorry, I'll get back to it. So yeah, with PG and I think they got rid of some pieces. They re-signed some pieces. I don't want to talk about the Heat right now, bro, because little by little
we'll get to it. That'll be the last.
I know, but I'm liking it because I feel like Embiid is the best center in the NBA. I know people are gonna say Jokic. I think it's Embiid. If the only question I have with the team is their health? Can they stay healthy? If Maxey, PG, and Embiid are healthy, when it comes to April next season, may God have mercy on the entire East. I think that could possibly put them over the Celtics. Now we gotta see what the Heat do. We're gonna get to that later. But the Heat right now, I don't know. I don't think we can top that. I think they signed somebody else. I forgot who it was. They signed.
Who, the Heat?
No, the Sixers. They signed somebody else. I forgot who. That team is gonna be a problem.
Well, you think they take? So the Celtics just re-signed Derek White and Jason Tatum.
Massive deals.
Massive deals. I mean, Derek White, I'm not gonna lie, through the playoffs, he deserved it. You really think that this Sixers team could be the main challenge and overcome these Celtics?
Now, like I'll say it again, the only factor is their health because PG is a little getting up there in age. He's not that old, but he is up there. He's had some injuries, especially that big one a couple years ago where his knee got destroyed in the Olympics. I don't know if you guys remember that. He's still good, but I don't think he can carry a team I'm telling you, he's that perfect guy, bro. Because they had the point guard in Maxi, they had the center, they just needed that guard, bro, that forward, and there he is. This team is gonna be good. I have a feeling. I really do have a feeling they're gonna be good.
It'll be interesting to watch for sure. Back time to the Mavericks, and this time they're losing a player. Derrick Jones Jr. signs a 3-year, $30 million deal with the Los Angeles Clippers, and the Clippers at this point, I don't believe in the Clippers.
I'm gonna say this. I think somebody said it on First Take. I don't remember if they did, but I think Kawhi Leonard is the worst superstar ever in the NBA.
That's a big statement.
Over James Harden. Over James Harden. He hasn't even won a ring. It is pathetic, bro. It is pathetic. How he has to live and die off of I need time off. I need time off. I need time off. He's constantly getting injured. He's not reliable. There's always some sort of drama with Kawhi Leonard, bro. He's not trustworthy. He asks for all this money, yet hardly ever damn plays. The Clippers, though, they believe in him for some reason.
Yeah.
I think that screwed him up. Like, imagine if they would have paid him a significantly less money for what he's produced so far. I mean, they kept Russell Westbrook, who's absolutely washed. I don't even know. Do they have James Harden, right? He's staying?
He is staying. Russell Westbrook right now, it sounds like he's going to join the Denver Nuggets. Which I'm not going to lie to you. Russ joining the Nuggets.
It's not bad. It's not because he has hustle and he can get those rebounds for Jokic. But
yeah.
And also to give Murray some sort of a break.
Well, I believe they lost KCP.
They did, which he went to. KCP went.
I know.
Mavericks, right?
I think so.
My God, bro. I'm just. What are we doing?
I will confirm that with you right now.
Like, what are we doing, bro?
Actually, no.
No, wait. He went to
Orlando
Magic. That's right.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
It was something with blue.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Orlando's getting good,
bro. I'm telling you right now. I'm getting triggered. Like, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing, bro? Until when? Like, we don't like the Warriors look like the favorite to get Lauri Markkanen with the trade. Yeah. They got rid of they traded Klay Thompson. They got 2 second-round picks for him. So I'm assuming they're going to use those second-round picks to get Lauri Markkanen from the Jazz and maybe trade Moses Moody or something like that.
Look, and I know you hate him because we really do not have a veteran point guard right now. But Chris Paul could have been an option.
I was legit considering that, bro. I was legit considering that.
Now he's signed with the San Antonio Spurs, and he's paired up with Wembanyama.
I like it, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
And the Spurs are also, I think it's in between the Warriors and the Spurs for Lauri Markkanen. So if Lauri decides to go to the Spurs, Wemby, Lauri, and CP3. Bro.
And with Craig Popovich as the coach.
That team's going to be a problem.
Listen, and look, like I told you, I have no belief in the Clippers. I think the Clippers they're tearing them apart. They're dead. They're looking to trade PJ Tucker.
I want him back, bro. Bring him back. I don't understand what's the problem. Bro, I bet you he can teach some of these guys how to play some defense, bro.
And this is something I know that will bother you, but the Heat are one of the teams that are interested in signing Marcus Morris.
My God, here we go again, bro. Bro, we had the other idiot. Now we're trying to get the second idiot. Bro, I'm tired of this, bro. Who's making these decisions, bro? I'm going to keep saying, bro, because I'm tired of this. Can we get some actual people? Some experienced guys that can shoot the ball and can be reliable? Marcus Morris, Dane Morris, whoever other Morris there is, I don't want them. I want people that can defend, score the ball, and facilitate to help Jimmy Butler not get tired the majority of the damn game and risk an injury again.
The only thing, and let's get into
We
it.
can't do this anymore, bro. If we don't sign anybody big, if Donovan Mitchell stays on the Cavs, we're done, bro. There's nobody else. There's nobody else.
And what they're saying is that he is leaning towards re-signing with the Cavs. Listen,
I can't do this anymore.
Haywood Highsmith still has not been re-signed.
Hey, if we lose him too, Daniel, listen, you don't understand. I every day, like, there's a little tick. It goes tick, like, it goes up and up and up until it gets to a 10, and I might show up to the Kaseya Center and start having a protest.
What about we haven't re-signed Caleb Martin either?
He's gone for me.
I think Caleb Martin will be gone.
He's too inconsistent. And whatever money he gets, he's going to be overpaid.
So you okay with keeping Highsmith?
I want Highsmith because he actually has some sort of defense in him. Now, his offense is a little bit but I want defense, bro. Our defense was atrocious, bad, terrible, bro. I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of being the 8th seed, 9th seed, and playing in the play-in game. I'm really exhausted. I'm serious.
Well, it's because their belief is that when this team is healthy, they're not a play-in team.
Oh, that's a lot, bro. Give me this, bro. Oh, by the way, Panama scored. So that's another thing. Let me see this, bro. Where's this? Eastern Conference. With the Heat, what they have at this moment, are they better than the Sixers? 76ers? No. Are they better than Boston? Out of respect for Boston, no. The Knicks, who they just got right now with Mikal Bridges, no. Giannis and Dame, we got to see it to believe it.
Yeah.
Cavaliers, if Cavaliers keep Donovan Mitchell, it's going to be a tough out. Orlando Magic.
Getting better.
They're getting better. There's going to be a tough out. The Pacers, who even knows?
The Pacers are a scrappy team.
Everybody else, Chicago, they're going to be probably the worst team in the league.
Well, they're looking to move DeRozan and Levine.
Everybody else, let me see. I don't know. Maybe Washington does something with the draft. I don't think so. But besides that, that's still a play-in spot. If you keep everybody in order 1 through 6, 7, 8, and 9, and 10 are in the play-in, that just kills. Our team is not good enough to be 1 through the 6, bro.
What do you think about Trae Young?
I don't want him. He's a defensive liability. The guy chucks up stupid damn threes.
So you rather the team stay the same than get Trae Young?
I want somebody that is how do I say it? I would rather have John Wall than have Trae Young.
Wow.
Bro, Trae Young is just a better shooter than Kendrick Nunn, bro. He's just a better shooting Kendrick Nunn.
I don't know about that. I don't know about all of that. I don't know if I can agree with you on that one.
Trae Young has not impressed me whatsoever, bro.
At all.
He was carried by DeJounte Murray and John Collins and then Clint Capella. He was not anything special to me. Because if you take him out and you put whatever regular players around him, he's going to be chucking up threes because his rest of his can't do anything because he can't do anything else. He's too small. He can't defend because he's too small. He turns the ball over way too much. He's not that good to me. To me, he's not that good. I think he's a waste of money and time and space. I know it sounds harsh, but I don't think he's that good. It's the same thing. Imagine we go up against another team in the finals, right? Let's say we make the finals, we make another team, and they're big, right? They're pretty big guys. What do you think is going to be happening when Trae Young has to go up against a bigger point guard versus him? Smack, 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 block, block, block. Again and again. It's the Lakers series all over again, bro. I want a tough guy. I want a guy who can take the hits. Like Cal Lowry, he was good, but he was just too inconsistent.
He did take the hits.
I like that he took the offensive foul calls, but like I need something more from our point guard. Like Terry Rozier, he's good, but he got injured. Too bad. We're gonna have him this year. Hopefully, he can give us some sort of push at the beginning of the season. But we need that third person, bro. It's not Hero. Hero is a six man. I don't care what anybody tells me either, bro.
Well, we're looking. I say so. Looking at our point guard position, our point guard position is Tyler Hero and Patty Mills.
Bro. There's if I hear Pat Riley or Eric Spoelstra or anybody else in the Heat organization tell me that this team is good enough to go up against the best of the best in the league, is smoking crack. Like Lamar Odom style. It's like I don't see it. I really don't see it. I need some sort of I need this reassurance from something to tell me that okay, we can actually beat a good team.
So point guard positions, you say no good.
No.
Okay,
And then,
center.
and then this is another problem I have before you go. We rely on our rookies to do most of the work, a lot of the work. Now we're expecting this new guy, I forgot
Well, where?
Where everybody's now expecting this guy to be the next like Matumbo, bro. Like guys, the guy hasn't played a single. He hasn't even dribbled the ball in an NBA game yet, and you guys want this? You guys think he's the next like saint? No, bro. Stop. Like everybody expects, like they want to put everything into one person and expecting this guy to be like the next LeBron James. Like, no, we're not good. We're not good.
Center position. So you said point guard position is no good. Center position. Bam Adebayo, Thomas Bryant, Orlando Robinson, and Khalil Ware.
I'll give it a B minus, maybe a C, maybe a C plus.
Okay.
Because I think Bam Adebayo could be so much better as a power forward than a five. He can play the five, but I think he's better at the four. And I would have liked us to get Valanciunas, to be honest. I really wanted Valanciunas here. That would have been great for us. Nobody would be. It would be tough for people to drive it in, and we would have.
So you're saying you want a proven big man?
I want. I want at least a big man that can do multiple things. Like the big man that we're old, like the old style, like Shaq and you know what I mean. I want an Embiid kind of type. Like Brook Lopez, bro. He's supposedly available. Why aren't we trying to get him? The guy can shoot threes, defend, make plays, pass the ball, rebound. Why aren't we going for this guy?
I just feel like Thomas Bryant, Orlando Robinson, and then obviously Khalil Ware, like they're not proven.
I don't know what this. Everybody just like puts so much faith into this Miami Heat developing, like the developing team. That doesn't always work out. That doesn't always work out. We rely too much on our draft picks and our non drafted picks, and just expect them to perform. And then like the star players are like, "Yo, what am I supposed to do? Like I can't do everything." And then you finally realize that these players don't really have any talent. They're just like they're hard workers. I'm not saying they're not like terrible, but like comparing I don't know, how would you say, like a Caleb Martin type talent to a player that came out of college and has proven himself against the top players, like I, it's to me, I'm kind of tired. I'm really kind of tired. It's I already told you through text. I'm gonna say it out loud. If we don't make a big splash in free agency before the season starts, so we're gonna have to start questioning Pat Riley, bro. because besides Jimmy Butler, bro, he hasn't really made any big splash, bro. We tried getting Kyrie, we tried getting KD, we're trying to get Donovan, we tried going for Dame, we tried going for everybody, and he has failed time and time again. The only plus we got was Jimmy Butler and LeBron James, bro, and maybe Chris Bosh if you want to include him. But
Well, we did have Shaq. I mean,
I know, but like as a GM kind of way, like he was the coach at that time.
okay, power forward position, or sorry, small forward position. Jimmy Butler, Caleb Martin, who we don't think is coming back. Yeah, right now, small forward on the team is Jimmy. Only small forward on the team. All those rumors that we heard of him, he's not coming back to Miami. It's all lies. He is coming back to Miami.
I mean, he's still under contract, so that he wasn't going anywhere, anyways.
The forward position, we have Jamal Cain, Haywood Highsmith, who we're trying to bring back, I hope. Nikola Jovic, Duncan Robinson, and Cole Swider.
I got one thing to say. I might be crazy for this. I don't want to. I see on Twitter every single day somebody making these like supposed trades ideas, and they all include Jovic and Jaime Jaquez. Listen, if the Heat were to make a trade, I don't want to see Jaime or Jovic included in any trade talks. Those two are untouchable. Untouchable. Period.
I was not even happy at last year that we brought back Josh Richardson.
Oh yeah, he resigned.
I didn't like that move.
What do you want me to do, Daniel? What do you want me to do?
So you're saying that, and I'm going to put it to a poll tomorrow. You're saying that you have lost confidence in Pat Riley.
I'm losing confidence day by day. Every single team is at least trying to do something, bro. I've seen no effort from Pat lately. Well, since free agency yesterday.
Well, look, the team is under some strict cap space regulations, and they really can't do much.
I blame that on. I'm not gonna say it. I hate to say it. That's partially on Pat's side. I think we overpaid Tyler Hero, and we partially overpaid Jimmy Butler.
Do you think they overpaid Bam Adebayo?
No, I don't believe that. Now, Bam needs to live up to it because when it comes to Joel Embiid and some other bigs, he hasn't really performed up to level, but he has been improving year by year, and he keeps getting snubbed for the Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that this coming year he gets it. I think he will get it. But, I don't see what is Pat Riley going to do to, improve this team right now. I think I'm the one thing I'm happy about at this moment is that we didn't give Jimmy Butler the extension because that would have really screwed us up. Oh my god.
Do you think if nothing happens this year, do you think Jimmy's gone?
Jimmy gone. I mean, he still has 2 years left. After this year, he'll have one more. I don't know if he has an option for his last year. I'm assuming he does. It's gonna be interesting. If Jimmy, from what I heard, Jimmy Butler says, "Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have a career year. I'm gonna play better during the regular season." I need to see it to believe it.
Mm-hmm.
But if this year, bro, if we don't somewhat show some sort of improvement, I think it's time to let him go, bro, and try again. Maybe go for somebody else. I don't know, maybe KD or I don't know. Try to
final thought
rebuild.
Final thought on this topic. I'm not discouraged yet because it's still early and we're still far from the season. But I said it even from last year, the whole let's run it back. I don't think they have enough.
Oh, like at what point? This is what I was trying to tell you. Like, at what point do we start to like question these people, bro? Like, seriously, because if they don't, it's like we're starting to see if they don't have a LeBron James type player, they can't really win. From what we've seen since Pat Riley and Spoelstra, like since LeBron James has left, we've made the finals twice, and we technically we were outmatched in both those. I know we lost Bam and Dragic, but we were way too small. And 4 years later, we made the finals again, and we still didn't address the same issues that we were too small. So clearly, they're not making any adjustments team wise or player wise.
Also the fact that let's rely on a bunch of rookies and nobody.
Yeah, a bunch of no names that come out of nowhere from your development squad, and then just hope that they can give you like an all-star performance in a series, and then maybe that will help you. I'm telling you, bro, I don't know if it's luck or if it's just like we're just like throwing all our chips in and going all in every single season on these certain players and just hope for the best. That's what it just seems like. Because all these teams are getting better but us. I like Jaime, I like Jovic, but are they star players? Are they the team? Are they a player that can carry your team to?
I think Jaime can be. I think both of those guys can be.
But can they be that kind of Dwayne Wade guy, that Jimmy Butler guy, the LeBron James kind of guy that leads a player, that leads a team to a finals? Be that star guy. I don't see anybody on our team right now, obviously besides Jimmy, that can do it. And I don't see Tyler Hero as one either. We don't have that, which is what I've been complaining about, Daniel, for years now. We don't draft anybody that can be that can pass the torch on. Like, there's like, what do you want me to do? Like, every team has it, bro. Jason Tatum with the Celtics, Shea with OKC, Luka with the Mavericks. Like, should I go on? Jokic with the Nuggets. Everybody has their star player. Jimmy Butler's already getting old. He's getting too injured every single damn year and doesn't do anything in the regular season. We have nobody to carry us. Yeah. They just keep drafting role players. I don't want role players. I want stars, bro.
Understood. I can agree to that. We're going to head into the last topic of the night, and it's talking about Copa America and the United States men's national team. As it stands, entering the 90th minute, they are down 1-0 to Uruguay. The fourth official has indicated 6 minutes of stoppage time, but Panama is up 3-1.
They won 3-1. They won
3-1 against Bolivia. And as it seems, the United States will be exiting the Copa America in the group stage. Mexico, we saw the other day as well, exited in the group stage. The only team out of the big three in CONCACAF is Canada that's making it through. Listen.
What have I said, Daniel? What have I said? Canada's underrated, bro. I said it.
Listen. Should the United States fire Greg Berhalter for not making it out of this group?
Yes.
I think so. I think Greg Berhalter is a weak coach. He's never impressed me. You're wasting away pretty much right now the golden generation of the United States men's national team. This is the best talent, I believe, that the men's national team has had on the field. And you tell me you can't beat Panama? No disrespect to Panama, but I think the players that we have on the field for the U.S., all playing in big clubs in Europe, should be able to handle Panama. And they didn't. Obviously, they handled Bolivia, lost to Panama, and now they're playing a Uruguay squad who is pretty good. And it's just embarrassing. It's embarrassing for the United States. I don't think it's as embarrassing as obviously when they didn't make the World Cup in 2018. But it is embarrassing, and I believe that Berhalter needs to be fired for this.
Yeah, I had a feeling, bro, that this team was not gonna be good. I know Captain America is probably their best. It's most probably their best player, but
Yeah.
everybody else has not really impressed me much. And I think besides the head coach, bro, like I think just leads back to how the USA treats soccer as a whole. Everywhere else, they treat soccer or football wherever you're from is free to play, but in America, it's pay to play. So you can have these star-studded players, this kid that wants to be a star, but since he can't afford to play, you you will never know. We'll never have that kind of player.
And he'll just go pick up a baseball or a basketball.
Yeah, like this is why we've seen Ronaldo, we've seen Messi, we've seen Ronaldinho, we've seen all these players that came from not the best of situations, and they were able to play this sport, and they became the best of the best. We can't do that here because you got to pay thousands of dollars
Well,
to get into an academy, and then what? Just play in the MLS or even below that.
look at Christian Pulisic. Pulisic left the United States as a young kid and went to Germany, and this is when he got into Borussia Dortmund, and that's what he did. He didn't stay in this country.
I'm just saying right now, this is the only thing holding back MLS, bro. I feel like MLS is being held back because of US soccer. It's because of these performances that we will never get the respect the MLS deserves, bro. It's because of that BS right there. USA should have won that 4-0, 3-0. I don't know what they're gonna do.
The game against Uruguay was always going to be a tough match.
I knew that was gonna be a tough match. I knew that one for sure.
They had to beat Panama.
That Panama game, bro, that was like a one call away. But I don't know what you were doing, bro. Sorry, I don't know what you were doing in that situation. But you should have been that. You should have never even got to that point, bro. It's just,
And I know the referee was very bad, but still, you can't leave it. You can't leave it in the hands of the referee.
I don't know what. It's just like every 4 years, I'm assuming every 2 years because that's how it works. But is that they don't develop at all. Like there's no. I don't see any improvement unless
It's that, like Greg Berhalter. He didn't succeed in the second or third division in Sweden. He couldn't succeed with the Columbus Crew in the MLS. Like, what makes you think that he's gonna win us a damn World Cup?
I feel like if I were the coach, I could have at least done better than that.
The United States has not, in history, the United States has never been past the quarterfinal round of the World Cup.
It sucks.
Which, you think about it, final 8 in the world. It's not bad, but obviously it's not the goal.
Do you know how crazy it is that we got Russia, we got China, and then there's India. Those are the most populated countries in the world. And then there's us. And none of those, neither Russia, China, or India, are even good at soccer. And somehow we still suck.
I think we're better than them, though, I will say.
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. When we still suck. How is it that they take up maybe over 50% of the world's population and you still suck? I don't get it. How are these smaller countries that have way less of a pool of players beating you? Like, we should be dominating, bro. We should have the best athletes, bro.
I just think that they need to hire a coach that knows what he's doing and has some winning or championship experience.
Put me in. Minimum wage. I'll take this team to a World Cup final and win it.
We'll leave it at that. Anyway,
guarantee, bro. Brandon, guarantee.
That's going to do it for us tonight on Plug Talk Sports. That was episode 144. For myself, Danny Torres, and Janka, we hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We appreciate the support as always. Always stay tuned to all of our social media for updates, and we'll see you guys for the next one, and hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and of course, happy 4th of July.